Okay, make one more video tonight. That, my friends, is a cup of fresh chaga. That's the first pass. That's the chunk. That's chaga. It's like a rock. I know you've heard me talk about it a million times. But now some new research is telling us that for the spike proteins, chaga's to the rescue. Chaga has 4,390 different compounds. In the base, it's a sterile conch. It's a mushroom in the mushroom family, but it's a sterile conch. We have more in common with chaga and mushrooms than we do with primates at a genetic level, at a cellular level. Figure that one out. So we're more of a mushroom than we are an ape. And that's a fact. I heard that over a year ago. I researched it. I did more reading again tonight. It's true. So this adaptogen, Kat likes that word adaptogen. She calls everything adaptogen. Just teasing. But this is a true adaptogen. What it does, it goes in your body, it connects with your endocrine system, your hormonal system, and it mates up. It sees areas that are weak. It pushes them to be stronger. It heals broken DNA. Areas that are over-ramping, like a thyroid, for instance, or a hypothalamus, it'll calm them if they're too wild. This conch understands homeostasis somehow, some way. It puts your body into balance. And no one can find out why. Cass Ingram believes that because of its genetic marker, because it's so close to ours, and because it's already it's already in homeostasis. It's pure. It's virgin homeostasis. So it works with our body. So it acts like it's a symbiotic. Chaga stays alive in your body. They've done tests where people used chaga for a few days and then did residual blood tests, I think it was 6 months later. Why was there still chaga in their bloodstream? I think it's because it's supposed to be in there. So anyway, the deer go and chew on this stuff too. Why do they go and chew on it? Because it's medicine. And the Indians did in Siberia. One quick more story. I'm not a chaga salesman. I go and my friends and I pick it wild, and I've been using it for years. And I accredit chaga for a lot of things that were going wrong with me started to go right. And I don't use it all the time because I know about the residual effect. But now with Cliff reminding me about this Wu flu and these spike proteins, I'm going to get back on it. I'm going to stay on it a little more regular. I put it in all my tinctures. So in a way, I guess I am getting it because it's in all my tinctures and I do use those daily. Okay, so I am getting a little bit. But I like a nice cup of chaga, you know. Anyway, get back to what I was saying. In Siberia, they couldn't. The peasants of Siberia couldn't afford the expensive tea like they could in Moscow, the Chinese tea that the rich people got. They couldn't afford that, but they had chaga, and they knew for centuries that their forefathers drank the chaga. These people were living well into their 90s back in a day, turn of the century, where if you made 45 or 50, you were something special. People were living into their 90s. And a bunch of Russian scientists and biologists set out to find out. And this was the common link, the chaga mushroom, or the sterile conch, the chaga. It's a hard, woody orange in the center The black on the outside is a carbon. It's there's nutrients in it. There's nutrients in the betulinic acids, and that's one of the main constituents that a lot of the health people go after. But 4,600 and some different compounds, and we only know what a few of them do. Very, very cool herb. Very cool. Non-toxic. You could do, you could eat this, you can drink it, and it does help. It helps with a lot of things, and it's subtle. Homeostasis is a it's a state. It's a state, and it doesn't happen quick. It happens over time, and when you're persistent. It's like mom fighting cancer. You have to do it over time, and you have to be persistent. And your mind's got to be in the right energy. And with chaga, that could really help. So this is something that we're going to get mom using when she goes home. It's a little difficult in the hospital. What do you guys do? Oh, we're making up some mushroom tea. It's not going to fly, that kind of shit. People don't believe in that. But anyway, believe in what you like. I studied chaga 30-something years. I haven't found a negative, and I keep learning new things, and so does people like Cliff, people I follow, Cass Ingram. They're learning new shit about this stuff every year. Okay, I'm out.